Hi there. Life review. What the heck is that? And what does that have to do with supersizing my business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below. And yes, I am wearing curlers. Curlers today because I've got an interview for Supersize Your Business podcast today on the Pajama Grandma podcast with an amazing woman who has a brand new business that has never existed before. They've combined 3 different things to create this incredible venture. So you might want to catch that Facebook Live at 10 a.m. this morning, Central Standard Time. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. But anyway, the whole point is I've got an interview this morning, thus the lovely curlers in my hair. Because summer in Wisconsin sometimes has humidity. Not as bad as Florida humidity, but humidity nonetheless. And that means my particular hair goes stick straight within about 2 minutes of removing the curlers. Now, that's not acceptable because I like to look semi-decent in my, of course, my robe, but when I do interviews, because otherwise I look, crazy. And I don't mind being a little out there as a pajama grandma, but I'd prefer not to look totally funky. So I get to show up in my curlies for my Instagram TV station, but I will look decent for my Facebook Live interview. Knock wood. Hopefully I will look decent. So what the heck does a life review have to do with your business and supersizing your business? Well, the only reason I'm thinking about life reviews is I do a segment called Daily Scare Share as a Facebook Live every morning to help people stretch their comfort zone. And what came up today, since it's one of those blank days where you have to come up with your own ideas, is I pulled this out of a card deck from my sister, which was a gift called the Archangel Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. I think she thinks I need a little more blessings and religion in my life, but that's okay. I always like more blessings, right? Don't we all? So the card I pulled today for that talks about a life review, and Archangel Jeremiah, or however you pronounce his name, says, take inventory of your life. I need my magnifying glass. Take inventory of your life, magnifying glass, and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Now, I don't know about you, but as a business owner, the vast majority of my life has been extremely unbalanced. I went through a long period of time where I didn't take care of myself, and that culminated in a sudden cardiac arrest. Now, if you don't know what a sudden cardiac arrest is, it means I dropped dead, in a coma, frozen, the whole 9 yards, brought me back, and because of that, I changed pretty much everything in my life and my business life, and especially in the area of did I take care of myself? Did I eat right? Did I exercise? Did I get any sleep? Because for the most part, for about 2 decades, I went on 4 hours sleep or less a night, every single night when I was raising my kids. Made for a not absolutely awesome mom. I mean, made for not an absolutely awesome boss sometimes, because I would find I'd be frustrated and stressed and burnt out and running through my life. And if you recognize any of that in yourself, is a huge wake-up call to not balance your life, because I honestly think balance is BS. I don't believe in it. I think that for different periods of our life, we're working on and focusing on different things. And if we're supersizing and building a business, something that is going to allow us to do what we want, when we want, with whomever we want, wherever we want, down the line and in the future, and it's hopefully sooner rather than later, we need to focus on some more work-related things and some tasks to put the systems and the procedures and the processes and the automation in place to make that entirely possible. So again, balance, don't know if I believe in it or not, but I do know that every once in a while we need to take stock and say, how is this working out for me? Is this working out for me? Is what I'm doing working? And if it's not, I want to stop myself and say, okay, well, how can I make this work? What is some other way of looking at this situation that would be a lot more healthy and would give me a much happier, better outcome and better result? We do this with our businesses. Hopefully you do this with your business all the time. Now, I will admit, just like my life, I have spent time periods going on autopilot and just, running through my business just like my life. And those were the times when we weren't growing and when we were stagnant. So I'm going to challenge you today to just do a little overall life review and say, what areas of my life am I really out of whack in? And if there's a reason and a justification for that, then just accept it. If there isn't, say, how might I spend a little more time on my health? How might I spend a little more time on my relationship so I don't end up divorced like the pajama grandma? How might I spend a little more time with my kids because life is all about relationships and they are going to be grown up before I know it? How might I do something in this business, change something in my business that will help it continue to grow but doesn't 100% depend on me personally doing something? So that's it. Go out, make it an awesome day. Do a little life and business review. And it doesn't have to be a heavy thing. Just ask yourself a couple of questions, right? All right, that's it for today's Supersize Short. I will see you tomorrow. Have an absolutely fantastic day. Bye. Pajama Grandma out.